Live from New York at the home of the Knicks. It's the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. For the Knicks, they continue their stretch of home games. And it's the Knicks to start out. Pass to Barrett. Picked by Randall. Floats it up for Randall. An emphatic LU jam.
And how about the combination of power, skill, and balance? Randall gets it done above the rim on that one.
Here's Marbury. James. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Now here's Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barrett wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And, well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
That's to Marbury. Now here's Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Here's Barrett. And here's Brunson. Bobbed up there for Robinson.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
LeBron with the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Barrett. Shoots the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Barrett's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for New York.
Right now, they're coming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
Davis. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
It's so hard trying to keep Davis off the glass. He's just so big, so strong, and has the athleticism.
And the versatility AD offers is what makes him such a valuable player.
Offensively, he's a real handful given the array of moves and shots he has in his bag. He's also outstanding defensively, too, able to guard multiple positions.
For 3, Barrett. They get it back. They shoot again. Missed it, even after all those chances. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. You have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
It's all about staying attached to shooters and limiting clean looks. We'll see if they're prepared for the challenge.
Here's Fournier following the basket by Anthony Davis. And the Knicks miss again. 1:10 left in the first. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And so here is New York. For three, Barrett. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And it's Davis missing. Knicks trailed by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Barrett. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. 9 points for R.J. Barrett.
And this is encouraging for sure. The more Barrett works on expanding his range, the more difficult he becomes to defend.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Now Barrett. Barrett with another miss. Pass to Davis. Here's Marbury. James wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. LeBron's got 7.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one. Sending it right over the top to the shooter.
The shot's good from Fournier.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Anthony Davis.
That's the end of the first quarter. The score, the Knicks 14.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Now here's James to the middle. Here's Bryant. Misses in close.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
Here's Marbury. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for New York. Trailing by 5. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Greg, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Now here's Rose. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Quickly's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Here's Marbury. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And the Lakers making a change here.
Substitution, Troy Brown Jr.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Quickly. No good. That would have tied it.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bryant's shot is off. On the wing quickly. Back to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Back to Brown. There's a screen by Bryant. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Rose. Going inside. Pass to Quickly. Howard with it. Bryant defending. And here is Toppin. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Howard. Lets it go with a 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He finally knocks one down.
It's easy to see why the Los Angeles Lakers are considered one of the greatest franchises in sports. Look at their history of winning.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Pass to Rose. A three-pointer, no good. Right side, Westbrook. Right wing. Now, here's Walker. Left side, Westbrook. Davis in the corner. They could use a bucket. Kept alive. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul.
13.
34 seconds left in the first half. Here's Davis. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Davis has got 12.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Back to Howard. Outside Rose. Pass to Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis.
Yeah, Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. The D has to avoid fouling in those situations.
Now Westbrook. With 1 on the clock. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's a tie game in New York. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Lakers.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Pass to Davis. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
It's the confidence I love when Davis just catches it and shoots it. He doesn't second guess himself. He just lets it fly.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 9. Fournier gets a wide open look. No good on the triple. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Here's Brunson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Lakers substitution.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Now, here's Barrett. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Randall. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Pass to Toscano Anderson. Lakers passing it around. Davis sets a screen. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Brunson.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Barrett with the ball. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Pass to Davis. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Robinson with it. Outside Fournier. Here's Brunson for the lead. There's a screen by Robinson. Lobbed up there for Robinson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Lakers in the lead. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Davis. Pass to Toscano Anderson. Shot clock at 6. James with it. Now defended by Randall. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And it's Marbury missing. The Knicks with the lead. Barrett with the ball. Picked up by Davis. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David. And we thank you for your report.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. To the paint. trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. No good on that one. He's off on the second.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw. Left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Now here's Bryant. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And again, New York turns it over.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
16 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Marbury. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Barrett for 3. It's good from long range. Barrett's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Knicks out front. They're up by 7. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. New York leading by 7. Pass to Fournier. The 3. Brunson, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Walker, bounce pass. It's stolen by Randle. Inside. Brunson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And James gets it to go.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
Down low. Here's Barrett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
2 shots.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
The Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Brunson. Floats it up for Randle. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And that is a big man rumbling downhill. Randle is an excellent pick and roll partner.
It's Westbrook with the drive. LeBron with it. Back to none. LeBron outside. 6 to shoot. Davis sets a screen. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. The shot by Bryant, no good. And the Knicks with possession. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And the Lakers have possession. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And a deep 3 from James. And they get it back. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
2 shots.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks? Bryant hits them both. And here's Brunson. Randle outside. Out to Barrett. Outside Fournier. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Lakers substitution, Anthony Davis.
And he makes good on the layup. Davis has got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles.
Uh-oh, everything is going AD's way. He is in that zone and scoring at a terrific pace.
Bobbed up there for Robinson.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And Davis gets it to go.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds it.
Out to Barrett. Pass to Fournier. Picked by Randle. Fournier into the lane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits.
Evan Fournier.
He hits both from the stripe. And here's Los Angeles. We've got 1:23 left in the game. Robinson with the block. Kicks it out to James. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Back to James. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Knicks.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for R.J. Barrett.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Outside, Davis. There's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Davis, a monster to deal with, especially off the drive.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Brunson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in